Yo, yo. Let's do this. What is up, guys? Welcome back. I hope everyone is doing fantastic today. What's up, Neverlandin'? What's up, Jess Mio? You guys are doing good. We're gonna be doing some egg hunting. So let's see how we can figure this out. Gotta have you guys over here on this monitor, and I'm gonna bring everything else up on this monitor. There we go. Yeah. I'm pretty excited too, actually. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I think it's gonna be hard, but I think it's gonna be fun to look. So I don't know if you guys saw, but Shane posted some new rules, I guess you could call them, on Twitter. Let me actually bring that up. This is the I don't know if you guys have seen this. The pixel person of Shane. This is pretty awesome. It's on OpenSea. I wanted to show you guys that, so I had it saved. But yeah, Shane posted some new rules. Something about, I don't know, something about not helping other people or something like that. I don't know. So I don't know how this is gonna go. Where's Shane? Yeah, this is probably the closest thing to like a real game that we've had inside the platform. So I don't blame you for being stoked. I don't know. I don't know exactly. It's a good question, Snipes. I don't know. I think it's more about... It sounds like there's going to be a specific method to finding the eggs. So apparently if you figure out the method, I don't know. I would think the method would be different for each one, but it sounds like there might be like some sort of rhyme or reason that once you figure out where one is, you'll be able to figure out where the rest are pretty easy. So maybe they're just asking that people don't share that part, and they can just share that they found one, etc. I'm just gonna look. So he said, yeah, any user caught hinting on where to find an egg before all eggs have been claimed will be disqualified. So if you work out to find one, follow directions in the rules and keep your lips sealed. I don't know what that means, but apparently there's probably something specific. We don't know yet. The video's gonna drop in 11 minutes, so I guess we'll find out. I'm pretty excited, actually. Just to look for them. I have a feeling they're gonna be hidden on the grid. I mean, why wouldn't they be hidden on the grid? Planet Earth. Good evening from the UK. Oh yeah, it's getting later there for you. Yeah, I agree. I would hope so too. I agree, Neverlandin'. Hey, Pulsar. It's about to be 6 p.m. here for me. I'm on the east coast of the U.S. Looks like you guys are all over the place, though. Yeah, Neverlandin'. I don't know. There's 20 eggs, but I guess in Shane's tweet, he said that there's going to be like 250 different prizes you can win. It's a lot of prizes for 20 eggs, so I'm assuming like either there's some eggs that repeat, and you can find the same egg multiple times, or... I don't know. Not really sure. Maybe they're anticipating multiple people finding the same egg in such close proximity that they're going to award it to multiple people. I assume we'll probably find out here in a couple of minutes. I hope, anyway. Thanks for hanging out, guys. 3:20 a.m. Whoa. That's devotion. I'd probably be sleeping, man. Colorado. Is it still cold out there? It's freezing in upstate New York, where I am. I'm curious to see what happens with the servers. I know there's been a lot of conversation about it back and forth. I know they mentioned about the page views, and that kind of freaks me out a little bit, because if the page views cause strain on the server, I know a lot of people are going to have just the page open looking at it. Obviously, we're not going to have as many windows open, because it's not like a race to purchase land, so maybe that'll work in its favor, but I'm really hoping the servers don't crash the second we get all the entry details. I don't know. I have no idea why the image is all broke. It's really weird. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Deja vu. If you guys were here for my last live stream, my last Earth 2 live stream, you guys will know what he's talking about with the deja vu there. There was a lot of trying and a lot of failing. It took us like 2 hours to get anything. Oh, for sure. For sure. Definitely thankful. Got to appreciate just being able to be involved in an app that's so new like this. Can't sign in, Paco? Hopefully that's just that's just on your side. Seven minutes. I do feel bad for the people who are in time zones where this kind of conflicts. Where it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. That's not fun. Yeah, I just got a new webcam today. I actually like it a lot. I think it looks pretty sick. Quality's way better than the old one. What's up, what's up? Do I have an idea, William, or do you? You have an idea. Oof, 1 a.m., that's rough. It's like that, it's that golden hour where it starts to get tough. Unless you're one of those night owls. Some people stay up really late, you know, so 1 a.m.'s nothing. Me, I get pretty beat once, like, midnight hits. I'm ready to crash. All right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We are getting there. Yeah, if you guys aren't already in there, here, let me share it. Share the Discord. Should have joined the Discord server. I'm trying to get more people in there. It's only been around for a couple weeks. Discord's weird. I know a lot of people don't use it. I just started using it like 5 months ago. It's not hard, obviously, once you get into it and use it every day, but how long will the video be? Probably like 5 minutes, I think. I think around 5 minutes. Might even be shorter. I want to see the rules too, and they're waiting until the end, I guess, so We have to wait all the way to the end of the video to see the rules. Right, 3. It might be because I'm not actively moving the window. It might update as soon as I... Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Streamlabs OBS is weird sometimes when you're doing window capture. If you're not like actively moving around the window, it like just leaves the window where it last was. So it doesn't keep refreshing what's going on there. I guess it makes sense since the window's not up. Since tonight, probably not. Soon, maybe soon, but I don't know about tonight. I wish. The chat is always going nuts. Chat on those videos goes wild. Let's watch it for a second. There we go. Oh my gosh. People are wild with the 420. Poggers. Poggers. Yeah, thanks again for hanging out, guys. Could be anywhere in the world, but you're here right now, and I appreciate that. 3,300 watching, so this is cool because we actually get an idea of about how many people are going to be actively looking when the rules drop. We got about 3,300 people here watching, or waiting, I should say. So as the video goes on, you see how many people are watching live. That's how many people you're up against. That. Premieres in 60 seconds. Move Streamlabs over here. Stop moving that. Oh God. Guys, just let me know if the volume's not loud enough for the video and I'll turn it up. I don't know if there's going to be, like, what volume there's going to be, but... Pause the music real quick. Give it the full attention. Is this one of those situations where we have to refresh and it'll be playing? I'm going to do that real quick. Nope, okay. Free NFT. Let's get it. We have to wait for Pixel Video. We're almost there. There we go. Don't worry, guys. It's just another countdown. We didn't miss it. We're good. Does this have music? It does. Alright, cool. Can you guys hear that okay? upgraded elevator music, just let me know. Alright, guys. 1 minute. My video is going to be delayed just a tad, yeah. So if you guys need to watch it in a separate tab or something, go for it. I don't think there's any way around that. I think that's just the way YouTube works. It takes a little bit to process everything and spit it back out. Right, yeah, that's true. Well, we're going all the way up. There we go. Oh boy. We're gonna fly again, guys. Get ready. Are we gonna get new biomes? Okay. 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 Oh, we got a grid. There's 5,000 people watching this too, guys, so here we go. What is happening? You saw people? I'm also probably pushing my computer a little bit to the limit here, so I might be trying to handle the bandwidth of streaming and streaming a video at the same time, guys. Well, I mean, I will say, I love the tiles. Can we just do this? Can they just give us this? Oh, there's the Jeep. It's a bigger Jeep. Just kidding. Oh my god, we got buildings. Oh man. Oh wow, guys. This is nuts. Alright, yeah, this one's giving me goosebumps. Last video, no, this one definitely did. This is, now I know why they said patience, because we're all going to want to see the buildings, and we're going to want to be able to build right now. That's why Shane said patience. That was pretty sick. I'm going to pause it on the, where it gives us the instructions here. Hopefully it's a slide. What's going on? Alright, I paused it. See if I can full screen it, maybe? There we go. Full screen, it's not quite as good, because then my head blocks out some of it. Can you guys see that? up the quality to 1080. What is happening here? Okay. There it is. Okay. D2 engine footage on this video is hiding 5 East. Oh, really? Okay, it's time. What? Okay. All right. That was definitely not what I was expecting for sure, but it's interesting to say the least. So it looks like we need to rewatch this video, guys. So we're gonna rewatch it. It's in 1080p. Hopefully it doesn't have as big of an issue streaming this time. Oh, and there we go. We'll close some of this other stuff here. Oh, this is gonna be... This is... This is a frame by frame kind of thing, guys. This is a frame by frame kind of thing. Oh, we got 4K quality here. Good luck to my computer. Yeah, it's nothing I expected either, guys. I'll be honest with you. Is the server... That's hilarious, the fact the servers are down because you don't even have to do anything on Earth 2. Yeah, Mary, I agree. The terrain was absolutely gorgeous, and the tiles and the building was... Big fan. Big fan. Alright, let's get this big here. I feel like there's one, like, in this shot. There's gotta be, right? There's gotta be one in this shot. Oh my god. Everything looks like an egg. So, let me go back to the end of the video. We'll get the rules again. Alright. If you find an egg, you have to screenshot it, you have to crop it, and you have to write your name on the image. Similar to this. Do not show a screenshot of the full screen, or it will be disqualified. Then you have to post the image to your Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook timeline with the hashtag Earth2EggHunt. And it must be public, so they can see it. And then you can comment under their original post with the URL to this YouTube video and your Earth2 profile URL. Those are optional, though. And I don't know if I'd want to put your profile out there unless you want people like submitting bids to your properties. So, and there's an update from Shane. Did everyone get the rules? Are we cool to take this down? Yeah? Alright, let's check out Shane's update for a second. You guys, I'm sure, can still be watching this while it's going on, so. There we go. We are watching. The YouTube feed is insane. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. Don't get mad at whoever finds the egg, guys. I'm not even really trying to look. I'm just trying to hang out with you guys while you look. I'm going to watch the video again. If you guys happen to see it, feel free to, go back and rewatch it on your computer, on your phone, screenshot it, and do it away. I'm not looking too hard, though. I know it's going to be super hard to find these, and quite frankly, if I stared at this for as long as it's going to take me to find an egg, I'd probably end up getting a headache anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. So that's Shane's update. We're going to start it from the beginning again this video. Is that what everyone thought it was going to be? Because that's definitely not what I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest with you guys. Definitely not what I thought it was going to be. My computer's having an extra hard time running the video. I'm not sure if that's YouTube or if that's me. It might be me because I'm hanging out with you guys. It's trying to keep it in 4K. Let's drop it down here. 1440. They definitely didn't make this something conducive for doing while streaming, unless you have like 2 high-end PCs at the same time. Said you get Earth 2 credits for finding eggs. Like everyone who finds eggs gets the credits, or they select a few people to give the credit. I think each egg, based on what you find, based on the egg you find, has specific credits that it's worth. Just 5. Yeah, there could be a different hunt on the grid. That's true. That's a good point. That's a really good point, Neverlandon. There could just be... This could just be the start of it. God, well... I hope the app can run better than a YouTube video does while I'm trying to watch it. Dang. Someone has an idea. Ugh, this feels like a scene ripe for an egg. Jeez. I don't even know how you would be able to, like, identify if it was an egg or not. That's 1440p. That's pretty clear. It's wild, guys. Let's go. Oh. I love that. The buildings are insane, guys. That is so insane. With the rocks, absolutely. They're going to be hidden in the rocks. I think that's Canada or Alaska somewhere. Could be a lot of places, huh? Could be the similar area to where they showed off the first terrain video. This right here, guys, this video is going to get some serious hype for Earth 2. The last one, I mean, people have seen that before, and people have seen this before too. But I doubt they would be showing this unless this was a preview of things to actually to come. You know what I mean? Unless this was their intention. And if this is their intention and this is what it's going to look like, that's pretty insane. Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those things you have to go through frame by frame. We're just going to keep replaying the video, though, because it's... looks like it's rendered now. Or it was rendered. I know we still have to get to phase 2, but it's going to be really hard to be patient for that. The location of the rendered video is on YouTube. It's on the Earth 2 official YouTube channel. Actually, here, let me copy the URL. Post it right in the chat. You guys got that. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure the eggs are colored a lot of things. This is the one time when the video lagging isn't actually a bad thing, because it gives you an extra second to glance at each frame. I have a feeling it's where I mean, you would think it's where the camera moves really quickly, right? Because it's easiest to hide things in those moments. I mean, at least from a video editing perspective, I know if you're moving the camera fast, you can hide things easier, and it takes the eye longer to catch those things. There's definitely going to be one buried in one of these shots, guys. I mean, look at that. I mean, just look at that screen. Surprised there's not one under the Jeep. I'm also a big fan of the way they revealed the buildings like that, the way they came up from the ground, and I just thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if anyone's found one yet. I'll let the video play one more time, and then I'm going to check Discord. You can put the screenshot on, I believe it's Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. Here, I'm just going to leave the rules right here for a second. Here are the rules, guys. Take a screenshot of them. Do what you guys need to do with them. In short, you just need to take a screenshot. You need to zoom in on the egg. You can't show the full screen. It needs to just be the section where the egg is. You need to write your name on it, on the picture, and then you need to post it on that one of those social media platforms. So either Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook with the hashtag Earth2EggHunt. And it has to be a public post. That way, the Earth2 team is able to identify you and see the post. It's car? What's that mean? Is that code word? Is that a secret? Is that a secret? It's in the car. There's one in the car. Listen, I'm going to go back to check the car, and the second I go back to check the car, someone's going to ask to see the rules. It's just the way it works. So we're going to go back and check the car. Where was the car? Right here. There's one in the car. There it is. No, I'm just kidding. It's not there. We can go back a little further just to make sure. Where search? We search in the video. We search in the video. So in this video, there's 5 eggs. Like in this screen right here, there could be an egg hidden. If you see the egg, you have to basically take a screenshot of this. You have to zoom in on it, circle where the egg is and write your name over it using like the little sketch thing on your phone, and then you have to post it on social media with one of the with the hashtag and in a public post. In case that's not enough steps. So we got an egg up in here. What's going on here? I feel like you need to get like way close to your monitor, and this doesn't work when you have like double stacked monitors like I do. Yeah, this is how we're gonna have to do it, guys, though, frame by frame. I don't know necessarily frame by frame. I imagine it'll be in a specific shot. Like if it's right here on this tile as the camera's panning around it, you would think it would be there the whole shot, and hopefully it doesn't just pop up for like a frame and disappear. That would be kind of ridiculous, but it's probably going to be visible for a specific length of time. So every few seconds, or as the camera shifts or goes to new angles, you'll have to pause it and look through. Already did post on public. Someone posted already? That's not a surprise. No, it's not on the actual game. Just me, yo, don't worry. I think everyone thought it was going to be on the actual game. It's not on the actual game. Although, this is only 5 eggs, so they could be doing something else inside the actual game. It's kind of a bummer, because I was, like, getting ready. I was ready to search the whole planet. We were going to find those freaking eggs if we had to search the entire planet, but... Yeah, I guess I gotta kind of be careful about how I do this, guys, because of what Shane tweeted. I don't want to break any of the rules. I don't want to get in trouble, get anyone else in trouble. I'm not really, like, obviously actively searching here too hard, so I don't anticipate turning one in and getting in trouble or anything like that, but he did say specifically not to be helping people do it, so gotta make sure not to do that. Slow down the speed. Oh, yeah, I like that. Experiencing interruptions. Well, yeah, it's because I'm streaming. That's why. Thank you, YouTube. We're going to go at 0.25. That seems good. Let's do it. Going at 0.25, guys. It's going to take us like 5 minutes to get through this little intro. Actually speed it up here. Remember, guys, if you claim one, or if you find one, as soon as you find it, make sure to follow those steps, because if you tell someone else where to find it, they're going to claim it. Here we go. We got it at 0.25. This is probably the way we want to do it. That is pretty beautiful. Let's just appreciate this for a second. It does. I would agree. It does kind of look like the Alps. Well, it kind of looks like a lot of mountain ranges too. There's I mean, near me there's the Adirondacks. This kind of reminds me of the Adirondacks a little bit. They don't have really huge mountains, just kind of like those rolling mountains. Yeah, this gives you a lot more time to look through. Guys, like I said, if it ends up looking like this, if this is what we end up getting, we are super lucky. Because this is pretty nice. I'm a big fan of this. Yeah, I'm really pushing my stream to the limits right now, guys. So I'll probably pause the video again in a second. We'll go check Discord, we'll check Twitter, etc. See if anyone else found it. I'm probably not going to be doing you guys much help like this anyway. I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's probably way better if you guys are searching. Remember, like Shane said, if you figure out where one is or how to find one, make sure not to share that with anybody else because you don't want to get in trouble. I think it would be really cool to find one. It would be a super bummer if someone broke one of the rules, ended up getting in trouble because of it. That would suck. So, don't do it. Alright, I need to stop running this for a little bit because I think it's really making the stream lag a little too much, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to give you guys a crappy experience, so let's see who's angry in general chat. People are mad. People are very mad. Yeah, you find it on the video, Jessica. There's 5 of them hidden in the video. We have to find all of them. That would make sense that the dev team grew up there, that they would do stuff nearby to their house, their home. Oh, okay, so this, yeah, it would have been a little bit easier if I probably should have just come here and checked, huh? Okay, so it does look like this is it for right now. It doesn't look like there's going to be more egg hunts this weekend. It says not every egg hunt will work like this, and future hunts may work with different rules. May work just seems like the word may means there isn't full certainty, which means, yeah. Nope, you just have to find it in the video. These are all the instructions right here, Jessica. But yeah, it doesn't sound like they're fully certain on how it's going to work again, so yeah, they're giving multiple prizes to people that find the egg. So if one person finds the egg and then another person finds the egg, they can both get awarded for it, guys. Here, let me send you the invite to the Discord channel. Yeah, if you guys aren't in the Discord, check the chat here. I'm going to post the official Earth 2 Discord. Make sure to join this. Yeah, Fabian, I gotta remove that just because I can't have anyone in the stream sharing where one of the eggs is, because I don't want to be responsible for that happening. So, no offense, man. Nothing against you at all. You might not have known, but just gotta take that out of there real quick, because I don't want the mighty fist of Shane to come down. Yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I know we're not searching right now, but wanted to just hang out and chat with you guys. I don't know that me playing the video is really going to be that helpful anyway. It's not high enough quality to really find much of anything. It's definitely not what I was expecting. I was really, really hoping we were going to be able to search for on the grid to find these. You know, it is what it is. I think they knew that that might put a lot of strain on the servers, and right after the whole UAE debacle, I guess they probably didn't want to do that, which makes a lot of sense. I think it's kind of funny, though, that they're doing it in the YouTube video, because now all the strain goes on YouTube, except for the people that downloaded it, which I imagine there's a few, but there's probably a ton of people that are rewatching this video over and over again right now. I just deleted, someone put a timestamp in. Someone put a timestamp in talking about a specific spot where one of the eggs was, or a time where you could see one of the eggs, so. If you guys see it on the video on your own, or on my video, that's fine, because it's just the video itself, but I don't really want to have anyone come in here and post the actual time where it is, because that's obviously just going to tell everyone where the egg is, so. Green KG3 Gaming. You think you found one and it took forever. I had to go frame by frame. GG's, man. Good job. That's the way to do it. That's what I was thinking. Frame by frame was going to be the way. Just because there's so many areas it could be in. All the flags are obviously there to throw you off for a reason, because all the flags look like the eggs too. So. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little bummed about that, just because I really wanted to search the grid. I was hoping we'd be able to find the eggs that way, and now knowing that it's in the video is just, it's like... Although at the same time, I'm really impressed with the video itself, so... I mean, I guess if you're considering weighing the emotions I'm coming out of this with, I'm pretty even overall. I'm not upset or happy. I'm a little bummed about the Easter egg hunt itself, but I'm really stoked about the video content that they showed off, so... I think that's some good stuff. That's correct, Jessica. Nothing to do with the Earth 2 website. High ground, yeah, you're right. It is going to take a long time, because there's a lot of things that look like eggs in that video. It's impossible. I mean, it can be done, but you'll want to like get really close to a big monitor or a TV, and you're going to want to watch it in 4K, and you're going to want to play it in slow speed, and you're going to want to go frame by frame. I know it's a lot of requirements, but really that's what you're going to want to do if you're going to want to find it. Yeah, Jessica, they're not on the grid. They included the directions at the end of the video and in the Discord, and it says that you have to find it in the video. So there's nothing on the grid. Yeah, as long as you can do a snippet of it. If you're on your computer, higher ground, you can do it by hitting print screen on your keyboard. That takes a screenshot of what you're looking at on your monitor, and then you can go into like Microsoft Paint or Photoshop or something and paste it in there, and then you can manipulate it in there. So you should be able to do that. And if you're on your phone, you can just, you know, take a screenshot. Using a telescope. Yeah, I think that's why Shane said that it was not going to be easy to find in on your phone, in your hand, in the palm of your hand. And he said that in a tweet, and I understand. I understand why. Because, yeah, it's not going to be easy to find. Is it too late? I don't think it's too late, Christos. I think they're still going. I think they're still going. I mean, there's multiple people that can find the eggs, so you should be good. Should have a chance. Should have a decent chance anyway. Yeah, I had no luck for like the first maybe hour and a half at the UAE Dubai launch. It was a tough experience, but we ended up getting something in Abu Dhabi, 100 tiles that I didn't think I bought, but then actually somehow accidentally bought, even though it wasn't accidentally, it was on purpose, if that makes sense. But we got it. And that's all that matters. Found one in the grid. I imagine they're going to be hiding in the grid because they look just like the flags. It's the smartest thing to do. It's purple. Well, there's a lot of purples, so. I can't get over the buildings, guys. That building looked awesome. It does look like there's going to be some limitations on buildings, though. And that makes sense. I think some people were kind of expecting there to be like endless options. And while I think there will be a lot of customization, it does look like there's going to be some limitations in terms of build limits and skins and like the exterior looks of buildings. It looked like there was a lot of like the same skins and a lot of reused components and assets, which is fine because, you know, otherwise it's going to take a tremendous amount of server strength and performance strain to load all that information. But eggs are in the video, Nathan. I can barely see written Earth too. Hey, congratulations. Just make sure not to share exactly where it is, remember? Because if you do, then you could disqualify yourself, and you don't want to do that. And I'm sure they're probably watching this stream. So, if not right now, then they'll watch a replay of it at some point, because they probably will want to make sure everyone is playing fair. So, any tips for software to crop? I mean, I just read that Photoshop has this new feature that blows things up without sacrificing quality. You can like expand an image really large. I don't know if you want to go that far. If you are really sure that you found it, you can circle it and message them and see if you're right. But Alexandru, yes, the eggs are actually in the video. They are in the video, which is basically almost as hard as them being on the grid because there's so many places in the video for them to be. What does the egg look like? There's only 5 of them, and they didn't say what they look like. I mean, maybe it's these 5 that they're showing in the picture right here. That would make sense. These 5. That's what it's looking like. And the end of the stream of what they looked like. Yeah, I'm assuming this picture right here is what they look like. There's 6 here, so maybe not. We can go back to the video. I think that was it. Yeah, there is 6 eggs in that image, never landing. That's, I don't know. Can you find the location? I don't know. I don't know where you can find the location of the eggs themselves. I mean, they're in the video. Other than that, they're going to probably be pretty hard to find. I guess Nathaniel was the one probably that hid them, since I think he's the lead dev. That would have been a lot of fun. As a video creator, that would have been one of the more enjoyable things to do, hide Easter eggs in a video. That'd have been fun. Got me out here with my bang, guys. I can't drink coffee, so I gotta drink something with caffeine in it. Drink a Bang all day, it'll keep you going. Bang, if you're seeing this, hit me up. Just set it right here the whole time. I have like a little Bang shelf. You're right, it wouldn't be a hunt if they gave us the locations. I honestly, like, would it be cool if I found one? Absolutely, but I would really prefer that people that, like, deserve it get one, because I think that's who should get one. So, that's just my opinion. Yeah, if you guys are liking this, if you're liking hanging out here, make sure to just to like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. I don't do live streams every day. It's not my usual content. I usually just post videos, but I've been trying to do live streams more and more. Usually at least once a week. So if you enjoy just that, you'll at least get probably one a week out of me, depending upon what's going on. I want a cup of coffee. I'm afraid to stop. I don't blame you. If any of you guys are on Twitter, make sure to follow me there. Or make sure I share all of my videos usually there as soon as I post them. So, although I haven't shared the live stream there, so I just lied to you guys. Terrible person. Batman, LiveStream. Christian Bale. Ah, that's a good one. Can't find the eggs. Oh, they're not going to be easy to find, Nathan. They're going to be... Yeah. The second place people to find the egg at the NFT? I don't know, Six Packalopes. Let's go back and look. First person to find an egg will receive the grand prize. We're not telling you which eggs we have bidden. Follow-up prizes for each egg, ensuring they get the grand prize. Will receive a follow-up prize of $100. Okay, so... So it sounds like everybody that finds one of the eggs gets an NFT awarded to them. So they aren't going to be quite as rare as it sounds. Well, I mean, they're still going to be rare, all things considered, but there's going to be a few more. So there's 5 eggs times 50, so that's what, 250? 250, I mean, that's what they said, 250 prizes. It's pretty cool that all of them are NFTs. I really am curious to see how we're going to be able to display those, because there's no way to display NFTs in Earth 2 right now. But Nathan, it's not in the on the grid, it's in the videos, or in the video, singular, just in the video. There's nothing on the grid. July, they very well could be the size of ants. I would hope that they're like large enough to identify in like the 4K version of the video, but if you're on your phone, you're pretty beat. Resi, yeah, that's very possible. They could have an egg on one of the buildings. I wouldn't be surprised, actually. Loads of people found eggs. I guess, hopefully everyone followed the instructions and zoomed right into where the egg was and didn't post an entire screenshot of it. Because the first person that does that just gives it away for everyone and the whole thing's ruined. That's kind of why, as soon as I saw the steps, I was like, oh no, just because, like, it's cool, don't get me wrong, and I love what's going on in the video. I knew that once a couple people find it, whoever spills the beans, it's just going to be, you know, it's not going to take long for them all to get found. Yeah, they do have the E2 logo on them, I'm going to assume, Neverlandin'. They should. Anything new from Shane? Three eggs have already been found. Okay, well, I can't look at the comments there because people are just replying to Shane with the where the eggs are, so. Hey, it's Meta. Hey, it's Matthew McConaughey. Hey, it's Kobe. Anyone else found an egg? I'm not looking right now, guys, so I'm wishing you all a lot of luck. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, guys. I was really hoping I was going to be searching on the grid just a little bit, just because I was, maybe I got myself all pumped up for it. Let's see what's going on in Gen Chat. Someone said the buildings look like PS2 games. Oh, man. I think they're having a harder time understanding like the larger concept. I mean, if you look at Facebook Horizon, it looks like it's like Nintendo 64 graphics, but it's going to be the future of social media. So I don't think people should jump to conclusions just yet. How to watch the video frame by frame, guy? You can watch it probably by going to YouTube, watching the video, changing the settings to like 0.25 playback speed, cranking it up to the highest resolution possible. That's the best way to do it. That is the best way to do it. Putting in a submission. You think you found the yellow one? Nice, Neverlandin. Congrats. Got some egg. Nope, no eggs here, Roberts. I haven't really been looking super hard. The video is, in order to look, you have to run it at 4K, and I'm not really going to watch a 4K video while I'm streaming at the same time, so. You know. Higher ground, I think they'll, as long as they know that's where the egg is, I don't even think they'll care if it's blurry or not. I think they'll accept it. You don't have a 4K monitor, Rip? I don't have a 4K monitor either, actually. This is a... Technically, it's only 1440p. It'll try playing 4K, but, you know, try is different than actually do. Oh, there's 117 of you guys here. Or there was. That's wild. It's cool to have you guys all hanging out. Thanks for hanging out here, guys. I appreciate it. I enjoy doing stuff like this with you guys. It's a lot different than just sitting here filming a video, giving you my takes on everything going on with Earth 2. Although that's fun. Don't get me wrong. I like doing that. I love creating videos. I'm just a huge fan of creating content in general, but this is a lot more fun. Which places do I look after the eggs? Bard, you will look for the eggs in this video, in the Earth 2 video that was posted on the official Earth 2 YouTube channel. It premiered about 15 minutes ago. That's 50, 50. I think I know where one is, but resolution sucks. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. I mean, try to turn it up to the highest resolution possible. Like, pause it first and then jack the resolution up. See if that helps. Porta John, Honey Bucket. They kind of remind me of Drone. That's what they remind me of. which is not a surprise because Nathaniel worked on Drone. And if any of you guys saw the video that I posted a couple months ago about the terrain editor preview, you could see the terrain editor that was from the game Drone. And that was a pretty complex, pretty advanced terrain editor. I can only hope that we have something like that in Earth 2. And if we do, which I would assume we're going to get something like that because, again, Nathaniel's working on it. If we do, then Earth 2 is going to be pretty fun. So, found an egg. Congratulations, Nathan Hernandez. You found an egg. Well done. What do I do when I find an egg? Here's the instructions right here. Post the image to your Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook timeline. It has to be public, and you have to use the hashtag Earth2EggHunt. That's how it's going down. I'm going to share the official Discord. This is the Earth 2 official Discord. I'm going to share this link here in the chat for you guys. If you're not already in this, make sure to get in it. General chat gets a little wild sometimes. So just, you know, go in and have a little bit of patience and keep an open mind. Sometimes people like to get in general chat and scream about withdrawals and this and that and the other thing. So don't be one of those people, please. Just kind of be cool. The mods do a really good job. They do their best. Sometimes things get out of hand there, so do them a favor. And I did not get the 5 eggs. I don't know what the 5 eggs are. They included a picture. There's 6 eggs. So I don't know if those are the eggs. Shane says he's not telling you which eggs there are. We're not telling you which eggs we've hidden. So we don't know. It could be any of the previous eggs that Shane tweeted about. Here, let's go down and find his picture here. Screw that. I'm just going to go to his media. There we go. So these were all the eggs previously tweeted. Let's go to this picture real quick. See if there's different eggs here. Nope, same eggs. Yep, so this has to be the master list then. I wonder if they did like the last... No, that wouldn't make sense. There's 4 rows. So one row has 2 eggs in it. Got 4 out of 5. Colorante got 1. Congrats. You don't have to be one at first. I think you can be one of the first 50. So, yeah. Hey, DMX is off life support. That's dope, actually. I just read he had gone into the hospital, so good to hear he's doing okay. Yeah, if you're, I think you can be up to like the first 50. That's what it said. For example, he just says there's follow-up prizes, and then he says, for example, there can be the next 50 people. I think he just should have said there can be up to 50 people, since I believe previously he said there was only 250 prizes, so that would make sense. 5 eggs, 50 people per egg, 250 prizes. I don't know why he said, for example. Maybe he's just trying to make it clear. I don't know. I think the first few people to share it may all get a prize. The first person to share it gets the grand prize, which is you get to fly out and hang out with Shane. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what the grand prize is. Probably what the face value of the egg is on that grand chart, that master chart I just showed you. Right here. This is probably that's probably the grand prize for each egg. And then he says the follow-up will receive a follow-up prize of $100. Yeah, so grand prize is probably one of these amounts right here. I think the first few people to share it, man, like prize, I've got one. Snatch got one. Snatch 69. Hey, 69. I'm not sure if I was one of the first. Oh, yeah. Congrats, dude. It's probably going to take him a little bit to reach out. KG3 Gaming. They probably have a few people. I mean, they're going to have at least 250 people reaching out to them, plus a lot more, I'm sure. And they have to figure out timing, etc. And then you have... Chill out, Snatch. Congrats, though, man. That's awesome. I'm glad you got one. Hopefully you get the grand prize. But if not, 6-pack of loves. If you found an egg, make sure to follow the announcements right here. It's in the announcements on Discord. It tells you what to do if you found one. You have to screenshot it. You have to crop it into just the egg, and then you have to write your name over it. And you can't show the full screenshot, or you'll be disqualified. LGSW. Yes, a lot of posts on Twitter of negligible-looking eggs under the hashtag may take a while. I'm sure there's also going to be a lot of people that post a full screenshot of the video and point out where the egg is. And one, that's going to disqualify them. And two, that's going to give away where the egg is to everybody else. And then it's going to be a mad dash to screenshot it and put your name on it. So, hopefully, people are following the rules closely and not giving everyone that type of opportunity. They said a week. Sebastian, is that like a week to announce the winners? So you're not going to know if you won for a week? That's some suspense right there. Hey, Polzar. Congratulations. It's awesome. I'm glad to see you guys are finding them. That's really cool. Yeah, let them know who had the best stream during the egg hunt. Unless, of course, someone else I like is streaming too, then you don't have to talk bad about anyone else. But if Guidebook or something's online, I love those guys, so. I'm bummed, guys. I was ready to search the grid. So, I mean, I don't know about you guys. I mean, I'm excited that you guys are finding eggs. I'm excited that there's an Easter egg hunt. Don't get me wrong. I'm just a little bummed I didn't get a chance to search the grid because I really wanted to search the grid. I thought that would have been really cool to hide them in the tiles like that. Agreed, Sebastian. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, it's going to take a week. Okay. That makes sense. Higher ground, I would just be careful posting your Facebook name here. You're like your name on Facebook. You know, internet's a wild place. I mean, I'll look if you really want, but I'm sure other people will let you know pretty quick if you're right or not, if you posted it as public and use the hashtag, so. I imagine it's going to take a while to timestamp everything, so. We'll have to see. Make sure to subscribe, guys. I do Earth 2 videos a couple times a week. Usually a couple times a week. Yeah, two at the least. I do a weekly update every Friday usually, and then every Tuesday I do an Earth 2 focus video of some sort. Usually it's on a different topic each week, and I also announce the land giveaways. So if you guys want to be part of the land giveaways, you guys got to make sure to watch the video I post every Tuesday. Last video I posted with the land giveaway details was the withdrawal video. So I posted a video on Tuesday talking about steps for going through the new withdrawal process. And that's actually a good video, guys, because it shares the whole process, step by step, exactly what you need to do to submit a withdrawal through the new withdrawal process in Earth 2. So it's a win-win there. You can watch the video, you get the steps, and you can also enter the giveaway. And then every Tuesday, I announce it. Right now I'm giving away 20 tile plots on a private island that I bought in the Marshall Islands. It's called Combo Island. And I guess I can let you know, since I'm already like well over halfway through that giveaway. I'll be giving away, I bought this huge other plot on Montserrat, the island of Montserrat. I actually bought it on like the south side of a volcano, and I called like this whole like little village, I'm calling it the Flow, and it's basically like on a lava flow. It's pretty sick. I try to do something a little bit different this time, so I'll be giving that away as soon as I run out of property slots in Combo Island, which is pretty quick here because I think I only had 11 plots there on the whole island. So we'll be doing that. So make sure to check back every Tuesday for those. Do we post our E2 in-game name? I don't know if we need to post our E2 in-game name, Pulsar, just because it doesn't technically need to, nothing in Earth 2 needs to actually technically happen. It doesn't involve the platform at all, so I don't think we need to do that. Which is kind of weird, because you'd think they would want to promote the platform a little bit more by encouraging people to go to the platform and sign up so that they could look for the egg. I don't know. That's just my thought. Again, I think it's cool that they're doing one in general, so beggars can't be choosers, right? Everyone in Gen Chat is on live stream. Someone's already got E2 fails this again as a hashtag. This is what I'm talking about, guys. If you're not in the Earth 2 official Discord, it's a great place to get information. There's tons of different channels, but the general chat can get a little out of control sometimes. I used to spend a ton of time in there. When I first got inside the into the Earth 2 platform, it was December 18th, and there was less than 800 people in the Discord. And last I checked, there was like 15,000, 20,000 people in the Discord now, so things got out of control. I don't know if we've really expanded the mod list since then, so... But Ari is a mod, which is cool. Ari's a good dude. How are we going to know when to stop looking? That's what I was just thinking of. How do we know when to stop looking? Is it when they tweet? Like, how are they going to know when all the eggs have been found if it's going to take a week? Are we supposed to look for a week? Are we supposed to look for every egg and report every egg? Lots of questions. I don't know, guys. I think there's a lot of questions still. I'm definitely going to have to put my thoughts together after this is all said and done and do a video of some sort just talking about how everything went down, because I think there's a lot of stuff to unpack here. A lot of things to share. Yep, so if you're not in the official Earth 2 Discord, here's that right there. I'm also going to share the link to my Discord. Make sure to join that, guys. I'm still trying to get people in there. I mean, I have like 4,000 subscribers, but I have nowhere near that many people in my Discord. So if you guys want to get in there, hang out, I'm probably there more than, you know, any other spot in terms of being able to interact with you guys. So if you want to hang out there, come say hey. Once I get enough people there, I'll probably be doing giveaways, specifically in Discord. I just know that Discord's one of those things that some people don't really understand or aren't really comfortable with yet, so I have to be careful how I do that. I'm kind of just doing it in a welcoming way, encouraging you guys all to come in and join. So, and thanks for hanging out again, guys. Last time I hung out with you guys, it was like 70 degrees, which is wild for where I live in upstate New York in March, which was back when I did my last stream with you guys. Today it's not so warm, so I don't feel so bad for just sitting up here and doing nothing. Spending some time with you guys. Do we have to look for eggs in the video, or to find it in the Abhishek? We have to find it in the video, not on the grid. Yep. Make sure to give me a follow there, guys, on Twitter. Just posted that in the chat. If you guys want to know when I post new videos, 99% of the time I'll post it on Twitter there. So some people don't hang out on YouTube a lot. They only they go there when they need to find something. So if that's stuff you're looking for. If you find value in the videos that I do, if you find value in the live streams, I encourage you guys to come hang out. I know there's a lot of people that do content creation for Earth 2. A lot of people that were there before I was, you know. I mean, like Randy, Arya, they were there a few weeks before I started doing this. So they do some really good stuff too. I appreciate Randy and Arya's content. But if you like the stuff you're seeing here, I try to do a little bit more game-focused stuff. I don't do as much of the financial side of it. Not that I don't enjoy that. Not that I don't have other videos where I talk about things like crypto and stuff like that, virtual land, NFTs. But you know, for the most part with Earth 2, I really just enjoy the game concept of it and just how it's progressing. So you can easily find it. Yeah, I don't have an 82-inch TV. I have a 65-inch. I should probably go downstairs and watch it at some point after this, and just to on Star Purple. I think I know who that is. Appreciate the $2 donation. Yeah, I'm going to have to go down and watch the video after this and just report them all. Any of the eggs I find. Just so I can, you know, maybe I'll be one of the 50 to find it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really in the... I don't really care about finding them per se, but I appreciate you guys all hanging out. It's really cool to see you guys all here. Earth 2 community has a crazy way of just coming together during things like this, so it's pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know when we're going to stop looking, guys, so I don't know when we should stop, when all the eggs are found. Maybe they'll tweet about it. Run it at half speed. Maybe they'll tweet about it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope we know so that we don't just try finding all 5 of the eggs. Although maybe at some point that information is going to come out on Twitter, Instagram, somewhere, and then everyone's just going to go there and copy it. That's what I'm foreseeing happening. I was really hoping that they would maybe add like another way to report it, maybe like a private message or something like that. That way it would just take a little bit longer for stuff like that to get out there. But, you know, everyone's got a way of doing it. Yeah, we're at half speed right now, guys. Just letting it run through. Based off of what everyone else is saying, though, guys, it sounds like these aren't really easy to find. It sounds like they're really hidden really well. Even for video standards. So, people were mentioning them being grainy and having a hard time zooming in on them, things like that. So, I don't know, we'll have to see how easy they actually are to find. People are finding them, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. When I saw this video for the first time, when I saw that grid show up, and then I saw the buildings, I got chills. Just because I know this is what a lot of people have been waiting for. This is what we've been waiting for since we got involved with the platform, so... This is the reason that I got involved with Earth 2, is because I envisioned it being like this. And if any of you guys are old school gamers, you grew up on things like SimCity and Command and Conquer, you know, those RTS style games. I mean, like, that's where it started, you know, that love of stuff like this started with those games. And then, you know, you move on to The Sims, you move on to building games. Then you got Minecraft now, and you got Roblox and things like that. And I think that this is just could be a culmination of all those things, and it would be really fun. It's obviously not going to have a lot of RTS elements in it, but just that above ground style engagement that third-person zoomed-out view that they like to use. I enjoy that. And that's kind of that customization and that creativity is kind of what drew me to Earth 2. But it's really cool to see this coming to fruition and seeing this actually playing out, because anyone that was here back in December and January knows that like we had no idea what this was gonna look like. That's a good question, Jessica. I don't know. Let me pause this real quick and check. I don't know if we use your in-game name or... Write your name. I mean, I'm assuming that means write your actual name. Although I'm not a huge fan of that, because then you have to put your public name online, and some people don't want to have to do that. I don't know. I think it would probably work either way. You could probably use your username on one of those platforms too, since that's technically you as well. That's a good question. Big fan of that, actually. That vehicle looks sick. You know what these graphics remind me of? These remind me of, has anyone played Jurassic World Evolution? Which is funny, we're talking about RTS games. Because that reminds me of, like, the exact same graphics as, like, Jurassic World Evolution. With, like, the ACU Jeep that goes in response to, like, the dinosaur breakouts and the things like that. I mean, the graphics in that game are sick. I'm just curious to see how they implement this on like a closer scale. Obviously this works for, you know, zoomed out above ground view like this, and it's awesome. I mean, I love it. I'm curious to see how they implement it for you know, when you're standing in a front yard, when you're standing in a building looking out a window, etc. That I'm curious to see. I thought they said to use your E2 account name. No, it doesn't. It just says write your name, and it actually says write your name in like capital letters. Write your name on the image. So yeah, write your name. Write it away. But like I said, I think your username on one of those platforms, like if you're on Twitter, your Twitter username or your Twitter handle or your Instagram username, etc., that would probably work. If you don't want to, you know, put your whole government out there. Which I don't blame people for not wanting to do. I mean, if you have a brand or something like that and you're not like, you don't operate under your first last name like that, then you might not want to do that. Look at that little tower thing. What is that thing? It's like a little smokestack. What is that? Is that even a real thing? Is that a real thing, Nathaniel? Let's look at this thing. It's like a little worm tower. Look at it. It's like little terraces and stuff. Okay. That's sick. I don't know. We don't know much about that, Alexander. Like I was mentioning earlier, it does look like there's a lot of similar textures, so I think there will be a certain limit or certain catalog of building textures to choose from. It would make sense from like a performance perspective. If everyone's trying to skin their buildings to something different, at least initially that's going to be difficult. But I imagine as the game progresses, you'll have more and more and more options, until eventually it becomes semi-limitless, you know what I mean? I mean, if anyone remembers like the first Sims game, the customization was there, but it was on a much more stripped down scale than as the games progress, you know, like Sims 3, etc. And then they added more and more customization on top of customization, and that's something that I think will probably be the same with Earth 2. I mean, we're kind of already seeing that, and they've kind of already made that known with the phases. But I think that's something we'll continue to see. KG3 Gaming. Hey, man, I mean, number one, support yourself. But, yeah, I think it's going to take them a while. They might not even react to your tweet initially. so it might take a while, especially if there was 5,000 people watching the video when it premiered. So if even half of them are actively searching and found one, that's a lot of tweets, a lot of messages in itself. 2,500. The team's small still. I mean, they did. I don't know if you guys saw in the Discord chat, but the team actually doubled in size. Shane confirmed that the team has doubled in size since what you saw on the About Us page on the Earth 2 website, which is actually pretty cool. It's pretty awesome to hear. But they have to update the website with more of the current team members, etc. So they have more people, but still probably not enough to where they're going to be able to quickly go through all of those entries. So it's going to take them a little bit. I imagine they're not having 5CA, their support team, go through that. So that's probably something that the dev team's doing on their own, which means they have to take time away from whatever they're working on to work on that. Imagine 10 years from now and NFTs are worth huge amounts and we're like crazy. How crazy it was that they were giving them away for free as Easter eggs. No, that's true, although I'm curious to see, well, because it's not as easy to just give away an NFT. Like you have to mint an NFT on a specific blockchain. And if they decide to, like, for instance, let's say they decide to mint it on the Ethereum blockchain, there's gas fees that go along with that. So in order to transfer that, I mean, assuming they're going to pay the gas fees on it, and then you'd have to set up an Ethereum NFT wallet, or they could choose to go with a different blockchain. I mean, you've got the Flow blockchain that NBA Top Shot uses, and then you have like the Wax blockchain, I believe, that like Splinterland's just integrated with. Wax actually has its own NFT marketplace, etc. Although I can't get to it from New York, which sucks. So there's a lot of different ways to get it, but it really depends on how they mint it. So I'm curious to see what they do, like where it's minted, where it's stored, how you do it. I'm assuming they intend on having a NFT wallet inside of Earth 2, but I thought for that to be the case, it has to be on blockchain. So maybe they're anticipating migrating to blockchain. Not really sure. That could be why they're saying it's going to take some time. Could be why they're saying it's going to take some time to get delivered. Yeah, you can just screenshot a post with an egg and claim it. Technically, if they're not putting their name and circling it, then yeah. But that means that the person who initially tweeted it didn't follow the proper steps, so I guess that's kind of what they deserve. I thought my screenshot was bad, but some are showing everything. Yeah, that's what was my concern, is that they were going to show everything. They were going to screenshot the whole video, put that one slot, and everyone was going to know right then, right where the egg was. That was my concern. Oh, my watch is dying. Charge that in a second. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. I really hope they do give us an update on like how many have been reported, how many have been claimed, or at least if all of the grand prizes have been claimed. I assume they have, but that might let people back off just a tad, because right now there's no one telling us exactly what to do other than this. And while I appreciate this, I think this is cool, there's definitely still some unanswered questions. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out with that. I didn't read the beginning of the video, so let's see what this says. We're breaking open much bigger advancements than what you see here in this video. We celebrate Earth 2 Inception with a teaser of what tile display might look like in Phase 3, moving at great speed, 4,000 kilometers an hour, through massive environments which are highly detailed. Toward the end, we really demonstrate a massive environment with countless objects, all while rendering in real time. While my computer did not enjoy that, so just so you know. Instructions for the Easter egg will be displayed at the end of this video. Yeah, I did think that the buildings looked really sick. It definitely looks like it's going to be scalable, the graphics. You'll be able to turn them up and down, clearly, so. Party in, congratulations. Hopefully you're the first and you get the grand prize. Otherwise, you got $100 to spend in Earth 2 on some tiles. Which you might want to bank, because I think they're going to be announcing another country soon. And if that's the case, it's going to be pretty sick. Let's go big cam for a second. Yeah, so if they announce another country, then you might want to bank that $100, because then you'll be able to use that 10 cent, get that 10 cent per tile, get that deal. Even though when I bought Abu Dhabi tiles, they were already like $1. Your ETU username and Instagram name. Yeah, that's, I mean, they weren't really clear there, so I assume that's the only thing we can really do. Just do that. That's what I would recommend. I don't think you can go wrong. If you use your first last name, cool. If you use your username, cool. If you use your Earth 2 username, I mean, since they didn't specify, I don't think they can really get too upset about it. The Discord, man. That Discord is always off the chain. Like I said, I used to hang out in it a bunch. I was here back in December, and I was in there every day. Sometimes I'm still in there. Oh, Shane's commenting in there, actually. The NFTs will look like they do in the original Easter egg poster. So they're probably going to be 2D. That's some information. Here, let me switch to browser view so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Shane is in the chat right now. And he is confirming things. Someone asked about the NFTs, and he confirmed that the NFTs will look like they do in the original Easter egg poster. So I'm assuming they're going to be 2D eggs. They're not going to be like 3D eggs, which is kind of a bummer. It'd be cool if they were like, you could display it in VR. I'd love to like put my Earth 2 Easter egg on my desk and take a picture of it. Speaking of VR, I don't know if you guys have checked out Vivi. It's a digital collectible site. They work with NFTs. I know Earth 2 Mastery covers them quite a bit, and actually that's, if you want my honest opinion, that's where I got the initial information from, so I definitely recommend checking out his videos on it. But it's a digital collectibles site, and they do drops every Thursday usually, and the drops are NFTs. They're limited edition runs, and they usually sell out pretty fast. But the cool thing is you have a vault that you can display them in. So you can display them in this vault that you can move around in, or move around in AR. But you can also display them in AR on your camera. So you can just basically like place it somewhere in the real world, and then like take a picture and people can hang out with it and stuff. It looks really cool. So the drops are really cool. They've done Batman drops. They're getting ready to do a DeLorean drop next week, where they're going to be releasing full-size, like car-size DeLorean with like doors that open inside, outside. You're gonna be able to go through it. It's gonna be nuts. I was looking at a video on YouTube of someone who had it placed on their camera, and it was ridiculous. But if you guys are looking for collectibles like that, I definitely recommend checking out Vivi. They're pretty cool site overall. They're a work in progress, because a lot of these sites are brand new. So just keep that in mind. Earth 2's not the only platform going through this, but. If you're into NFTs, because I know NFTs are a big thing right now, I definitely recommend checking it out. Oh, Shane's saying we only need to find the first 255. Says we have a team following up on this, and winners announced within the week, so obviously don't delete your posts. Yeah, don't delete your post, guys. Don't just assume the team saw it. It's going to take them a little bit. Make sure that you just leave it there, leave it public. That's all we can do. Remember, like I said, guys, if you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button here on the video. It really helps the YouTube algorithm. I know that sounds kind of silly to hear other people talk about it, but the more people like it, the more people comment on it, the more it pushes it to other people, which is helpful. Yeah, no problem. Definitely check it out. It's sick, dude. All of the stuff that they've had drop so far is sick. I have a Darwin Cook Batman that I bought. It was like 39 bucks or something, but it's like a black and white edition Batman. And like I said, you can place it and like move around it in 3D, and it looks so cool. I definitely think it's the next generation of just collectibles in general. I mean, obviously NFTs are the next frontier of collectibles, but how NFTs are used and how they're utilized is going to vary by platform. I mean, you have Top Shot where you collect it inside the app like that, but then you have things like Vivi where you can literally make like a real world display case and then bring up your phone camera and place all of your digital collectibles on your display case and take a picture of them. And so you're like combining your digital collectibles with the real world. It's pretty wild stuff. I'm a big fan of it. I think it's going to be the future for sure. I don't think all the eggs are found, Reox. We don't know. That was one of my concerns, is we don't know exactly how long it'll take. I mean, we're supposed to know the winners within the week, but we don't know exactly how many eggs have been found right now. So someone asked Shane that, and he said that they just needed to find the first 250 entries. But then it also said that it was going to take within the week to find those entries. So I don't know if they're expecting everyone to wait or what the case is. I mean, if you're really desperate to find an egg, I would say just try to find all of them. You know what I mean? Try to find all of them and report them just to be safe. See this music. I'm feeling this. Found 2 Lazuli. GG's. I mean, at the least, you got what, $200 there if you were the first 50? No problem, RP Virtual Realty. Do you mean like the egg hunt itself, or just like you weren't able to find any? Because I would agree on both. Just curious on what you mean. It was kind of a dud. I was really hoping we'd be able to search the grid, because I thought that'd be just more fun. The video's good. It's cool, but it's just not quite what I was thinking. Yeah, I agree. It is what it is, though. You know. People are still going to get the opportunity, and I think that's cool. That's cool that they're giving everyone the opportunity to win free in-game credits. I'm not sure if it's going to pull people to the platform quite the same. I mean, it does address the whole server performance issue. So, because they're putting all the basically putting it all on YouTube. Yeah, no, I agree, RP. Not quite like I envisioned it, but I guess, you know, they say what assuming does, so that's on me. We don't know yet, Crypto. We don't know if all the eggs have been found. Like I was just saying, the best bet might just be to try to find them all. Try to find them all. And then report them. Or, I mean, do that, and at the same time, keep an eye on Twitter and Discord for another announcement, maybe from Shane, saying that they got all of them reported or that all of them were found. I'm sure as soon as they know, Shane's going to post something in the Discord. He's going to post something on Twitter just so everyone stops looking. I haven't even really looked. It's hard to see clearly. Can't tell if they're eggs or... I agree. Everything looks like an egg. I think that was part of it. All the tiles look like eggs. Everything looks like an egg. Dude, I sliced... I don't know if you guys can see that. What's the focus? Not that great. Turned autofocus off. I sliced my thumb open. I put a curtain rail on my ceiling so that I could like create like a cleaner backdrop right there, and handsaw slipped right on my freaking thumb. I didn't get Dubai tiles, but I did get Abu Dhabi. So I did get something in the UAE, although it cost me like $1.10 a tile, which sucked at the time. I did end up making a profit, so to speak. I haven't sold any of them, but I mean they're over $5 a tile now, so I did get a good return on the initial buy. But anyone, if you were here for the streams, you know how tough it was. I didn't get it for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours in. By that time, the prices were crazy. Yeah. Shane did say they're gonna have more later, Sander. He said they're evaluating how they're going to do it in the future, so it's possible that we will have to look on the grid in the future. Fingers crossed. I'm really hoping so. I'm not as big a fan of searching the video. If you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm trying to do at least one live stream a week, and on top of that, I bring you guys videos on Earth 2, new stuff inside the blockchain space, NFTs, etc. Virtual land, lots of virtual land stuff. Especially since there's like a lot of weird knockoff apps going on right now with Earth 2. I don't know if you guys saw the video I did on AfterEarth.io. They actually like reached out to me and offered me some in-game currency to share my opinion, and I don't know, there's something about it that rubbed me the wrong way, so I felt inclined to make the video, not take the money or anything like that, and just kind of share my opinion with you guys on it because it was weird. But Geometric, that's big sad, man. I'm sorry to hear that. $3, but hey, you probably still made profit because, or not profit, but you probably still, gained on that because I'm sure it's over $5 now or so. That was a crazy day. The Dubai release was nuts, RP. It was wild. It'd be cool to get a clue, then search the grid and buy a tile with an egg on it. Yeah, that's what I mean, even if you didn't have to buy a tile, like I said in my Easter egg video, each tile, when you zoom in, it has like a little identification code if you get close enough in on the tile. Like, even if you had to copy that and send it to the E2 team, and then they would know which tile. I mean, obviously they're going to know where they hid the eggs, but I think that would be even more fun, you know what I mean? It's going to take a long time to find something hidden on the map, but they could give you some hints so that people know a general area to search, and they could, limit it a little bit. I really would have liked to search the grid. I think that would have been fun. Ooh, 69 viewers. Guys, got me talking a lot here. Giving my eyes a break, making coffee. What do you think about buying gold and diamond tiles on the grid? I think that wasn't the devs' intention at first, but I think they've seen what's going on. Thankfully, we're so early on in the game, they can do things like incorporate that into the next phase. I don't know if they were necessarily thinking about that or if they had put as much thought into that as we did. Dev teams and like companies like that, they tend to think a little bit bigger picture sometimes, at least initially. They tend to think a little bit bigger picture, so sometimes they don't think about those little things, those little nuances that the user base is going to think about, you know what I mean? So I think the user base has found value in that and decided that there's value in that. Because of that, I think it would be wise for the Earth 2 team to incorporate that in some way. I'm glad you're having fun, John. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, it would probably have been a little bit more fun if we'd searched the grid, but I'm glad you're having a good time with it. That's what's most important, is just that you guys are having fun with the game, because Like I said, this is the most game we've had from Earth 2. Most game-like feature. Can I meet you at VR chat? I don't have VR chat. I'm actually looking at getting an Oculus Rift though soon. Maybe soon. I'll be doing some videos like that. I want to work on some Facebook Horizon stuff. I want to build some stuff. 6-Packalopes. I don't know if it's going to look like that. It might look like that initially until they add more skins, you know, as the game develops and stuff. But even that's way better than what's going on right now, so I'm not complaining. RP, no, I don't know if they would do that, man, just because I think it was either Nathaniel or Thomas that was in the Gen chat was saying that it's really taxing on the server when people have like page views going, and there was a bunch of page views going during the UAE release, and that was kind of what was causing the server crashes. So I don't know if they're gonna do a big release like that again. If they're gonna incorporate it into the platform quite like that. They might do something a little more staggered next time. I do expect a new Mapbox view though, very soon. Yeah, I think it'll be a combination, Neverland, and I think Essence will probably be something that's auto-generated. Almost like interest, if you could think about it like that you get for owning specific tiles. And then I think there will be other resources that you'll have to harvest or collect in various ways in order to build certain things. I'm interested to see how they do it. They could make it super complex, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Night, Pulsar. Have a good night, man. Thanks for joining. Yeah, good luck on the giveaway, dude. Thanks for entering. Oh, I might have to check it out, Jeffrey. I haven't looked at VR chat at all. I'll have to devote some time to looking into the platform and stuff. Maybe I can do something like that. It'd be cool to do like an event where I could hang out with all you guys and that. Alright, RP, take care, man. Go hang out with the fam. I'm only going to be live for probably about 20 more minutes or so. Just wanted to hang out with everybody until everyone starts to trickle out, and then we'll wrap it up. But if anyone's got questions, I definitely want to hang out and answer those, etc. It's just too hard. Alex, I imagine. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, like I get like weird eye migraines and stuff, so I'm not even gonna try to like devote too much attention to staring at a monitor and trying to break down pixels and look for it like that. The grid's a little bit different than a moving video. I'm not really sure I want to do that, so I'm gonna let other people do that. And like I said, it's probably better that people that deserve it win it anyway. So I hope that the people out there that are winning it are people that needed it. We'll soon be meeting in real life VR and Earth 2. I hope. I'll be in the first VR apps that are out there regardless, though. As soon as I have a chance to create a VR platform or VR space that all of my community can hang out with, you bet I'll do that. I would do like Mozilla Hubs or something, but it's kind of basic and the performance is shoddy. So when something a little bit more stable comes out, like Facebook Horizons might be a thing. You'd have to create like a public room or something where everyone could just hang out in VR. VR chat might be an option as that becomes a little more accessible, but I'd really love to be able to do something like that, like take the interaction to the next level and hang out with you guys. So I hope that that comes in this in platforms outside of Earth 2, but as well as Earth 2. Krakita, no, I have not withdrawn yet. I have not withdrawn. I've just been buying. I'm a hodler. Yeah, Alex, I bet that your eyes probably do hurt. It's a lot of looking. You live inside the Oculus? I was actually just talking to my wife about buying one yesterday. So I'm probably going to buy one here in the next couple days. I plan to, and then I forgot about it. I actually got busy, like, I have way too much time to, like, writing down ideas for YouTube videos and for things I want to talk about, and working on like the graphics and stuff for like these live streams. Like I build all this stuff myself because I'm a real big fan of learning that stuff, and I just enjoy it. So sometimes I get preoccupied and I forget to do that stuff, but I definitely I wanted to order an Oculus, and I'll probably do it tonight after I get done here. Go online, order one. Problem was to watch it in low quality and find it. Everything looked like an egg. Theo, I feel that. You should have seen me trying to watch the video on stream when it premiered. It was like a laggy, glorious mess. Three 180-inch computer screens? Jeez. 180-inch? Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. So that's what the Oculus is like. Can you do that? Can you make multiple browsers? I was looking at an app recently that lets you make like virtual monitors for your PC. Can Oculus do that? Is that the Oculus that does that? Because if so, then that's like amazing. Because I work from home. So it would be sick to be able to have like virtual monitors. That's why I can't wait for AR glasses that do that. I was looking at the Vuzix, the Vuzix Blades, and there's like another set of glasses that are coming out later this year. I'm probably going to do another video, like a full video breaking this down. I've really been wanting to do like a weekly video talking about VR stuff, but I kind of stretch myself thin sometimes, so I got to figure out how to incorporate it in some way. I might start doing it maybe in a live stream or something, breaking down like all the VR articles that I've come across this week and all just like the cool tech. Because there's so much going on, and I really do think that there's going to be a lot of stuff like that soon. $35. No, it's $1,200. How much do you think I should sell it for? I think you should hold it, man. I mean, at least hold it until we know what the next iteration of the game is. Or until you can get a stronger sense of the direction that the game's headed. You know what I mean? And that could be one way or the other. But for me, at least personally, again, guys, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You know, all of that stuff. I'm holding on to stuff. I'm not really trying to sell. If you're trying to make money off of it, though, I mean, if it's worth $1,200 and you bought it for $35, it's a good return. But again, it's up to you. Got to have those diamond hands, man. You got to be able to hold. Because I think that there is a lot of potential right now. I mean, look at what's going on with Decentraland and with Mana. I mean, a couple months ago it was 25 cents. Now it's over $1. That's wild. So, I mean, that just tells you where it's going. As soon as Earth 2 hits that Decentraland level of like customization and stuff, or at least even half that, it's gonna explode. So it's all about how much patience you have, how much risk aversion you have, and like where they intersect. You know what I mean? Because you could have a ton of patience, but you could start getting cold feet because things look like they're starting to move the direction you don't want, and your risk aversion just might not be there, and you might have to pull out. That's, everyone's got a different tactic, and it really depends on your end game. Like, what's your end game for Earth 2, right? Are you trying to own properties that have long-term residual value, or are you trying to flip them? Because everyone's got a different MO. People who know can press full stop on keyboard to go forward frame by frame. Yes, you can. You can pause it with your keyboard, and then you can use the arrow keys too to move. That's a fun activation. Video itself shows a little bit of the picture. Yeah, I agree, Theo. It was really cool. It was really cool being able to see the building. I agree, Jeffrey. You should definitely be holding right now. I was actually stupid, and at one point I sold land. Although, my initial thought was I just wanted to recoup my investment, so I sold a few pieces of land to get my investment back. And then, after I did that, I got well over my investment back, and then I just started spending it again on more land. So it was stupid. I probably shouldn't have done it, because I never ended up withdrawing that stuff out. So, and I did that early on, and since then, I mean, if anything, the last transaction I did on the marketplace, I actually bought a 750 plot because of the EPLs that are coming out, I have a feeling that having the largest plot possible will be useful. So I don't know that, Jessica. Shane, I don't know if it was Shane or Wolfgang. I lose track of all the people that respond. It was a while ago, but someone did talk about it in the Discord. And I think they said you had to have more than one tile to build on a house. I don't know if, or build a house on it. I don't know if that means 2 tiles. I'm not really sure. So I don't think we quite know yet. Although it did look like some of those were coming out of like 1 or 2 tiles. Right, yeah, if you have good spots, I mean. Yeah, I sold part of the Miser Palace in India. I mean, part of me thinks it was alright, and part of me is like, it was stupid. Because if they ever do AR, then that land could be... It was actually the viewing parking lot, like the big land mass that's right in front of the palace where you could stand and look at the palace, so... Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. I haven't watched iWilly. I saw him raid Guidebook Gaming stream earlier, so that's really cool. But I haven't watched him specifically. I'll have to check him out. Thanks for the recommend. It's the best Earth 2 supporter and following. Well, I hope one day my community is the best following. I hope you guys are all the best. I love all you guys. I think you guys are great. But I will definitely check out Mr. Willie Malik. Hopefully we can build on 1. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what you can do with 1 tile. You got to be able to do something, right? You got to be able to do something. I agree. Four tiles, 2x2 minimum. I guess that would make sense, but then why would you let people only buy 2 or what single tiles? You know, if you can't do anything with them, I feel like it's just setting people up for failure. But whatever. Yes, I can't wait to lease land too. Once you can lease land to let people build and harvest resources, etc., absolutely, that'll be really cool. Especially for people that want to kind of be hands-off. You know, not everyone wants to play Earth 2. So, I don't know if one of the eggs is orange to the moon. We don't know. They said they weren't announcing which eggs they were. So, I agree. LJSW, I agree. We should be able to do whatever we want. I imagine they'll have some sort of mechanic for something on them, but I agree we should be able to build on them. They also may let you combine tiles or something like that. I'm not sure how that's going to help for, you know, single tiles that are split up and uncombinable, but... Yeah, Jeffrey, I appreciate you hanging out, man. Like I said, I don't do live streams all the time. A majority of my content is standard videos that focus on different things, blockchain stuff, NFTs, a lot of Earth 2 stuff. I also do album reviews for a lot of like modern metal bands and stuff like that, although there hasn't been a ton of album releases lately, so that's kind of why the channel's named The Bull Combo, because it's like a mix of everything. Earth 2 Invest, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know, Pets Angels, I don't know if they overpriced too fast. It's just that there was a lot of interest. I think that the price in relation to what you can do right now with the land is a little skewed. But that, I mean, so like you have the price up here, and then you have the capabilities of the land, you know, right here, what you can actually do. But that could very easily come up to meet it, and then suddenly your value shoots through the roof, you know what I mean? So, it's overpriced, but price is, you know, is relative. Completely immersed in my Oculus. Who says flattery doesn't get you anywhere? That's true, man. I mean, one thing that you'll always get here, regardless if it's a live stream or a video, I'm always going to keep it real. I'm never going to get too intense one way or the other. I might get excited from time to time about things, but I try to just keep it real and hang out with you guys. Like I said, I know there's people that cover all different sides of Earth 2, and they do a great job. You know, Randy and Arya do a really good job covering like the financial side, etc. And I just kind of like to cover the game side, the technical side of it, and I definitely appreciate all the support you guys have been showing It's been pretty cool being able to hang out with you guys. I don't know if Shane's made any announcement. I'm sorry, guys. My nose itches. I think I'm getting spring allergies. It sucks. I don't think Shane has posted anything. 3 eggs have been found was the last thing he said, and that was an hour ago. No update since then. Yeah, you can get land pretty cheap still. Party 3N. You can get land pretty cheap in a lot of places. I mean, like the Marshall Islands is still decent, like 60 cents. Montserrat, where I bought that land, was like 45 cents still right now. I agree, Theo. There should be something available for those land plots. I 100% agree. Yeah, 56 is high. 56 is high for American tiles, but, you know, depending upon where you buy the tile, it could be valuable. It could have sentimental value to you. It could have augmented reality value when we can do that sort of stuff. And I guess that's demand. You know what I mean? People have driven that price up to $56. It didn't just get there on its own. So as high as it is, I mean, there was so many people that were willing to pay so many prices leading up to that it's tough to say. It's tough to really say it's too high, you know what I mean? Because it got there. So it's too high for some people, but again, price is a relative term, and everyone has a different level of risk tolerance, you know? Everyone has a different level of spending tolerance. To some people, $56 is nothing. To other people, it's really expensive. I would agree it's pretty expensive, though. Just in general, $56 a tile is a lot, because you need like 4 or 5 tiles to highlight anything. Lazuli, thanks for hanging out, man. You found the 3rd. Congratulations. Go get some rest. Enjoy. I have a lot of, Armando, I have a lot of islands. I have a lot of beaches. I personally want to do a lot of beach resorts, things like that. I want to rent dock space. I think it would be really cool to have boats, stuff like that. Be able to rent chairs on a beach. I think beaches are desirable regardless if you're in real life or if you're in virtual reality or in a video game. I think there's just something gorgeous about a beach and about islands and stuff like that in the water. So I have a lot of beaches, a lot of islands, a lot of places like that. Then I have some random spots. You know, I got the Carrier Dome in Syracuse, got the entrance side of it because I thought, you know, if AR is a thing, that'd be cool. Run ads on the side of the building. Different spots. I think everyone's got a different plan. I don't think we still know if anyone's right or wrong. I mean, obviously we have a clue that some of the mines and stuff might return certain resources, but aside from that, we really don't know. We do know 750 plots are going to be better for EPLs, though. I really can't wait for EPLs to come out. I actually need to work on a list. I've been slacking. I need to come up with a list of EPL names that I want to use. No one steal any bull combo names. It's going to be so long, Neverlandin', before the last tile sold. So long. I mean, there's like 5 trillion tiles. I imagine we'll be talking decades from now, maybe, when the last tile sold. Unless there's somehow a huge, huge influx of users into the game. Pets Angels, yeah, that's a good idea. I think there's going to be a lot of cool things like that. You definitely have to come up with... Well, we need to know what the meta of the game is, right? Do you have to travel? I mean, there's teleportation, so is there any point in having hotels? Is there any point in having houses, really, if you're just teleporting all over the place? I mean, I guess a house you could have to come back to, but are hotels even going to be a thing? Are you going to be able to go to sleep someplace and wake up there in Earth 2 the next day? Like when you log out, log back in, you're still in Bora Bora or wherever the heck you want to be? Alexandru, yes, that's what you do. You have to take a screenshot. You have to write your name. You have to zoom in on it. You can't just use a whole screenshot of the video. You have to zoom in on the egg itself. Write your name over top the egg, and then tweet them with that hashtag. Oh, you guys are wild. Already almost 2,000 views on this video. What are you guys? You guys are insane. Yeah, that's what I mean, LJSW. I don't know. If there's going to be teleportation, why is there vehicles? What's the point of having a vehicle unless it's just to show it off? I think there should be travel. That's my personal opinion. I think travel should be a thing. It doesn't have to take real world time. Have it take a little bit longer, or obviously a little bit longer than a load screen. You know what I mean? Create some real world travel. Create some opportunity to advertise, etc. Create some immersion. I think that would be really neat. I don't know if teleporting really captures that. Now, EPLs make sense from like a property perspective. If you want to send a link to someone to your property so that people can see it, view it, etc., that makes sense. But if you want to visit it in game, I think there should be a level of travel involved. Inside of a church or an ice. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be all sorts of ways. I mean, I know Randy Chavez wants to have a boxing gym. He wants to have a Pokemon gym. I think that's pretty awesome. Speaking of Pokemon, have any of you guys heard of Chain Monsters? There's this new game that's coming out soon. It's a blockchain-based game where all the creatures you catch are like NFTs, and it's very similar to Pokemon. And they're selling alpha keys right now. I believe the game drops in like 2 weeks. You're gonna be able to play it. Definitely check it out. It's called Chain Monsters. I'm gonna be doing some videos on it when it drops. Probably some playthroughs and stuff. Yeah, the Jeeps. I mean, maybe they love Jeep. Maybe they're hoping that Jeep will sponsor them. Do a little partnership with Jeep. Earth 2 themed Jeep Wrangler. $49,000 starting out. Will you pay people to build your buildings? You probably could. Probably could at some point. I won't, because I love to design stuff. I'm going to go crazy. You guys wait. You guys wait. I'm going to do some cool stuff. I've been training my whole life for this. Shorter distances. Sander? Yeah, I mean, they could just make them, the travel shorter. Like, say I wanted to go across a country, from one country to another. Maybe it's like a 5-minute flight. You know what I mean? It could be something. Or if you're driving across the country from, like, one part of a country to another, maybe you're, like, take, like, shows you sitting on a highway going past, like, billboards and stuff. I just think that would be a missed opportunity if that's not included. So... yeah, make sure, like I said, make sure to like the video if you guys like it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I plan to do more live streams like this, especially for every special event that Earth 2 has. If there's a special event going on, you can probably guarantee I'll be streaming, unless I'm not here, which is pretty rare. So make sure to subscribe if you guys are Earth 2 fans. If you don't know what Earth 2 is, I have tons of videos that break down everything to do with it. It's a virtual land platform. It's got a ton of potential. It's pretty cool stuff. It's why most of us are here, so... check it out if you haven't already. You'll pay me to build your buildings? Hey, I mean, I'd like to build buildings, so I'll have to get used to it first. I'm going to see what their build tools, what their build mechanics are like first, but... Thanks, Jeffrey. I appreciate you helping. Or, I appreciate you hanging out. And thanks for the heads up on the VR chat. I'm going to check that out in the multiple browsers. It looks like they've found 3 eggs so far. That was the last update from Shane. Just me, yo. Thanks again for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it. It was really cool hanging out with all you guys tonight. I know it was a lot different than a lot of us expected, but it was still cool to see you guys all hang out. I'm going to post just my Twitter and my Discord here one last time. Make sure you guys join that. Join the Discord. Follow me over on Twitter. I'll also post the official Earth 2 Discord here, guys. This is the official Discord for the Earth 2 platform. I'm in there. I'm in there as a content creator, and I comment and hang out in Gen Chat from time to time. There's just a lot of conversation in there now, so sometimes it's hard to keep track of, but you'll find me in there. Sandra found 4. Holy crap. Good job, dude. Getting involved in. I'd say the crypto games I'm in right now, or blockchain in general. Chain Monsters, which I'm waiting on. I have an alpha key for it. It was like $30 for the alpha key. That looks really cool. It definitely has like a newer Pokemon style vibe to it. Graphics are pretty on point. They look like it's going to be a lot of fun. So Chain Monsters for sure. I play Splinterlands. I really enjoy that. That's more on the gaming side. It's like a card game. And then if we're talking like collectibles, I'm really into Vivi. The collectibles there, I think those drops are really cool. The AR ability and like to be able to display your collectibles. Into NBA Top Shot. I'm getting ready to drop a video on NBA Top Shot. I made like double my money back off of like 3 moments in like 10 minutes in that game. I put like $300 in, $340 in on some packs and some different moments, and sold 3 moments and made $840. So I was getting ready to do a video just talking about that and you know, some of the potential of the platform. I just got approved for withdrawing, so I may withdraw at some point, take some of that out, recoup my initial investment. But it took like 3 or 4 weeks for me to get approved to withdraw them, to actually make a withdrawal. I couldn't even request a withdrawal, so process was kind of complex. So in retrospect, I mean, Earth 2 was kind of what Earth 2's got going on now. Sounds like it's doing pretty good. So, but yeah, those are the main ones I'm in. I'm considering checking out Decentraland just because it's really established, and I feel like Earth 2 is definitely the one to get into if you want to be in from an early adopter perspective. But if you want to get into something that's already established, I feel like Decentraland might be that thing. I just was listening to a podcast where someone was talking about how Decentraland companies are going to be building hotels in Decentraland. I know Atari already signed a deal with them to bring like actual Atari games in there. So they're getting a lot of attention from really large companies, and obviously that's because Decentraland's pretty advanced and they're pretty far on their product roadmap. But I think it shows a lot of potential for a lot of the other platforms like Earth 2. So I think Decentraland might be my next move. Again, if I want to get into a more established space, because I think Earth 2 is the early adopter space for sure. I don't really like V-Park. I think I watched a video that they did of some like virtual shopping thing, and I mean, unfortunately the video was pretty sad. It was pretty clunky. It was an official video they released too, and it was just, I don't know what they were going for there. I mean, I can see uses for it down the line, but it definitely isn't Earth 2, and not what Earth 2 is trying to do. And then you have like the AfterEarth.io, and again, there's something about that platform that for some reason I'm not a huge fan of. Maybe it's just how incomplete it is. There isn't even like any of the basic stuff that Earth 2 had when it first came out, so it just kind of rubs me the wrong way, but you know. Yeah, in terms of crypto, like I'm definitely big into the crypto space. I'm on Coinbase, and like I said, I'm in New York, so I'm limited on the coins I can trade, which sucks. But anything that's on Coinbase, it seems to be like accepted in New York. So I'm assuming New York has some sort of approval agreement with Coinbase that anything they list is automatically on the approved New York crypto trading list. So I've been on there recently. I'm kind of looking at like Matic by Polygon, because they're like a side chain for Ethereum. Basically, they're a side chain where everything occurs in this side blockchain where you can do a bunch of different transactions and then upload the end result to Ethereum. So rather than having to do everything on the Ethereum blockchain and accumulate gas fees the entire time, Matic kind of allows everything to occur on like a parallel chain that runs alongside Ethereum. So it kind of offloads everything onto the Matic chain, does all the transactions inside of Matic on that blockchain, and then uploads the end result back into the Ethereum chain and makes it so it's a lot more efficient. I think things like that are going to have a lot of potential. So those are the kinds of things I'm looking at right now. Are there some altcoins in that space? Then of course you have like Ethereum, Bitcoin, etc. Your heavy hitters that you can't go wrong with. But there's a lot of stuff you can do right now. There's definitely a lot of stuff you can do right now, and it really depends on what you're trying to do. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. We've been hanging out for 2 hours and 20 minutes now. Quite a long time. I really appreciate all of you guys hanging out. Thank you so much. Like I said, one last time, if you like this, guys, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be coming at you guys with some consistent videos. You know, my weekly EarthU videos, blockchain stuff. Gonna be doing more live stuff like this. This is a lot of fun. I really appreciated you guys all hanging out. I liked all the questions. I like just being able to hang out here and chat with you guys. So thanks again for hanging out. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Comments or the links in the comments. Join my Discord. Join the official EarthU Discord. Stay in the know. Shane posts all the announcements for the game basically in the announcement section on Discord. So if you want to be the first to know, if you want to know where I get most of my updates for my weekly updates from, it's from the Discord there. So other than that, guys, big preach, major thank you. E2 to the moon, guys.